Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So we're reading Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 10, Chapter 29, text number 42. Sri Shuka Vacha Iti Viklavitam Tasam Shrudva Yogeshwareshwaraha Rahasya Satayam Gopir Atma Ramopi Ariramat. Translation. Sukadev Goswami said, smiling upon hearing these despondent words from the Gopis, Lord Krishna, the Supreme Master of all masters of mystic yoga, mercifully enjoyed with them, although he is self-satisfied. So Lord Krishna is described here. His Atmarama means self-satisfied, take pleasure in the self. But he takes pleasure also in being with the Gopis. He's enjoying with the Gopis. So that is Lord Krishna's merciful nature. Someone would like to read 43?
Hare Krishna. Tabhi sameta bhi udar cheshti priya priye kshana udfula mukhi bhi uchyata udar hasa duje kund didhati vyarochata en ang ev udbhi vritaha. Hare Krishna. Among the assembled gopis, the infallible Lord Krishna appeared just like the moon surrounded by stars. He, whose activities are so magnanimous, made their faces blossom with his affectionate glance, and his broad smiles revealed the effulgence of his jasmine bud-like teeth. Purport. The word achukta here indicates that Lord Krishna did not fail to give pleasure to each and every gopi in the nocturnal assembly.
So only Lord Krishna could do that, surrounded by so many gopis. He's able to give pleasure to all the gopis. And a nice example is given. Lord Krishna is like the moon surrounded by the stars. And the gopis, they're feeling the affection for Krishna. The beauty of Krishna is causing their faces to blossom. Okay, go ahead.
Hare Krishna. Upagiyaman udgayan vanitashat yuthapaha malam vibhratabe jayantim vyacharan mandayan vanam. Translation. As the gopis sang his praises, the leader of hundreds of women sang loudly in reply. He moved among them wearing his Vaijayanti garland, beautifying the Vrindavan forest. Purport. According to Srila Jiva Goswami, Lord Sri Krishna sang many wonderful melodies and meters, and the gopis accompanied him. Following his lead, Krishna singing on this occasion is described in Sri Vishnu Purana. Krishna Krishna Sharad Chandramam Sa Kaumudi Kumadakaram Jagau Gopi Janas Vekam Krishna Nam Punaha Punaha. Krishna sang the glories of the autumn moon, the moonshine, and the lotus-filled river, while the gopis simply sang his name repeatedly.
Oh. So we're told how Lord Krishna is singing. The gopis were singing the praise of Krishna, and Krishna responded. Lord Krishna also sang, and he's described, he moved among them wearing his beautiful Vijayanti garland, which is 5 colors. So Lord Krishna could sing beautifully. The verse is quoted, Krishna sang the glories of the autumn moon, and the gopis simply sang his name. So what did they sing? The Krishna singing the glories of the moon and the moonshine and the lotus-filled river. And the gopis, they're singing Krishna's name. Okay. 45, 46.
Hey Krishna. Nadhya pulinam avishya gopibhirhimavalukam justam tattara landanadi kumadam moda vyauna bahu prashara parirambha karakalakoru nivi istandala Labhana Narmana Karagrapati Shevala Aloka Hasiter Vrajasandar Ranam Uttam Bhayan Rati Patim Ramayam Chakra. Translation. Sri Krishna went with the gopis to the bank of the Yamuna, where the sand was cooling and the wind enlivened by the river's waves bore the fragrance of lotuses. There Krishna threw his arms around the gopis and embraced them. He aroused Cupid in the beautiful young ladies of the Vachan by the touching their hands, hairs, thighs, belts, and breasts, by playful scratching them with his fingernails, and also by joking with them, glancing at them, and laughing with them. In this way, the Lord enjoyed his pastimes.
Okay. We'll go ahead.
Evam Bhagavata Krishna Labha Mana Mahatmanaha Atmanam Minir Strinam Manin Yoha Adhikam Bhuvi. The gopis became proud of themselves for having received such special attention from Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and each of them thought herself the best woman on the earth. Perfect. The gopis were proud because they had attained as their lover the greatest all of the personalities. So in a sense, they were proud of Krishna. Also, the pride of gopis was a presence created by Krishna's pastimes potency in order to intensity their love of him through separation. In this connection, Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti quotes Bharat Muni's Matashatra Navina Vipralambha Lambhena Shambhogaha Pusitam Ashnyuti. Direct contact is not fully appreciated until separation has been experienced.
Okay, very interesting. Now we're hearing Lord Krishna was giving so much attention to the gopis, embracing them and touching them, different places. And this way the gopis became a little proud, and they thought how much Krishna loves them. That we have Krishna as our lover. We love Krishna and Krishna loves us. So the gopis became proud of this, a little proud. Of course, gopis are pure devotees, they're great souls. So their pride, it was an arrangement. Was not ordinary pride, but it was the pastime potency. All right? It's a pastime potency. Mm. So the idea of the pastime potency is to increase their love for Krishna through separation. Of course, what's going to happen is the gopis become a little proud, and Krishna also senses their pride. So Lord Krishna is going to separate him. He's going to disappear from them just to intensify their love for him. Because when they feel the separation, then they'll have more appreciation for the direct contact. And that's a quotation here in the purport from Bharata Muni's Natya Shastra, that direct contact is not fully appreciated until separation has been experienced. So separation, with separation, then we're more appreciative of the direct contact. So the gopis, they're going to experience, Lord Krishna is going to give them some pain. He's going to separate himself from them. But the idea is to increase their love for him through that separation. All right, text 48.
Rāsam tatsav Bhagavatam Vikshamanam cha Keshavaha Prashamaya Prasadaya Tatrev Antaratiyata. Lord Keshava, seeing the gopis too proud of their good fortune, wanted to relieve them of this pride and show them further mercy. Thus, he immediately disappeared. The word prasadaya here is significant. Lord Krishna was not going to neglect the gopis. Rather, he would increase the power of their loving affairs by making another spectacular arrangement. After all, the gopis were basically proud of Krishna. He also made this arrangement, as we shall see, to show special favor to the beautiful young daughter of King Vrishabhanu.
Yes. So you can see many purposes being served by the one pastime. The Lord Krishna is going to separate himself from the gopis, and the purpose is that they will become more attached to Krishna, and they'll feel more the love for Krishna. The gopis, actually, whatever happens, the gopis are doing this just simply for the pleasure of Krishna. Their only thinking is to please Krishna. And that pride which they exhibited, then this is somewhat also a little pleasing for Krishna, because he sees the gopis are proud to be with him, and he takes this as an opportunity to take away their pride, to keep them humble, and at the same time increase their love for him. And here also we're told Lord Krishna has another purpose, that he wants to show special favor to the beautiful young daughter of King Vrishabhanu. Right? Who is the daughter of Vrishabhanu?
Srimati Radharani.
Yes, Srimati Radharani. So Lord Krishna will disappear, but he won't go away on his own. He'll go away with Radharani. So that's what's going to happen. So this is the end of chapter 29. So we can go on to chapter number 30. Do you read the chapter summary first?
Yes, Guru Maharaj, usually we do that.
Okay. So chapter 30, the Gopis search for Krishna. This chapter describes how the Gopis, tormented through the long night by separation from Krishna, wandered like mad women from forest to forest in search of him. When Lord Krishna suddenly disappeared from the arena of the Rasa dance, the Gopis, their minds fully absorbed in thought of him, began looking for him in the various forests. From all the moving and non-moving creatures, they asked for news of Krishna's whereabouts. Finally, they became so distraught that they began imitating his pastimes. Later, while wandering in a corner of the forest, the Gopis saw Sri Krishna's footprints, which appeared mixed with Srimati Radharani's. Seeing these footprints perturbed them greatly, and they declared that surely Srimati Radharani must have worshipped Krishna with unusual excellence, since she had been privileged to associate with him in seclusion. Further, along the path, the Gopis came to a place where they could no longer see Srimati Radharani's footprints. They then concluded that Krishna must have taken Radharani onto his shoulders. In another place, they noticed that Krishna's footprints were showing only the toes, and thus the Gopis concluded he had been picking flowers with which to decorate his beloved. In yet another spot, the Gopis saw signs that led them to imagine that Sri Krishna had been tying the locks of Srimati Radharani's hair. All these thoughts brought pain to the Gopis' minds. Because of the special attention she received from Krishna, Sri Radha began to consider herself the most fortunate of women. She told him that she could walk no further and that he would have to carry her on his shoulders. But just then, Lord Krishna disappeared from her sight. Srimati Radharani, extremely troubled, then began looking everywhere for him. And when she finally met her Gopi girlfriends, she related to them what had happened. All the Gopis then went out to look for Krishna in the forest, going as far as the moonlight reached. But in the end, they were unsuccessful. So they went back to the shore of the Yamuna and simply sang Krishna's glories in utter helplessness. So, of course, this chapter is a prelude to 31. Chapter 31 is the Gita, Gopi Gita, which is famous, which is always sung. So this is the prelude. This is building up to the Gopis singing Gopi Gita. All right, so chapter number 30, text number 1. Who would like to read?
I can read. Shri Shuko Vacha Antarhite Bhagavate Sahaseva Vrajan Ganaha Atapyam Stam Achakshana Karinya Eva Yuthapam Yuthapam. Sukadev Goswami said, when Lord Krishna disappeared so suddenly, the gopis felt great sorrow at losing sight of him, like a group of female elephants who have lost their mate. Should I go on?
Yeah.
Gatyānurāgā smita vipramekshite manoramālāpa vihāra vipramehe akshipta chitta pramadāramapates tasta vicheshta jagarus tad atmikaha. As the cowherd women remembered Lord Krishna, their hearts were overwhelmed by his movements and loving smiles, his playful glances and enchanting talks, and by the many other pastimes he would enjoy with them. Thus absorbed in thoughts of Krishna, the Lord of Rama, the Gopis, began acting out his various transcendental pastimes. Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur describes the following charming exchange between Krishna and the Gopis. Krishna said to a gopi, "My dear land lily, are you going to offer your honey to this very thirsty honeybee or not?" The gopi replied, "My dear bee, the husband of the lilies is the sun, not the bee. So why are you claiming that my honey belongs to you?" "But my dear lily, the very nature of you lilies is that you don't give your honey to your husband, the sun, but rather to your paramour, the bee." The gopi, defeated by the words of Krishna, laughed and then gave him her lips as honey to drink. Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti also describes the following conversation. Krishna said to a gopi, "Ah, I can understand that as you approach this nipa tree standing here, you were bitten by an audacious snake. Its venom has already reached your chest. But since you are a respectable maiden, you haven't asked me to cure you. Still I've come, being merciful by nature. Now, while I massage your body with my hands, I'll chant a mantra to counteract the serpent's poison." The gopi said, "But my dear snake charmer, no snake has bitten me. Go massage the body of some girl who actually has suffered a snake bite. Come now, my dear respectable girl. From your trembling voice, I can tell that you are experiencing a feverish reaction to poisoning. Knowing this, if I don't take care of you, I'll be guilty of killing an innocent woman. So let me treat you." With this, Krishna applied his fingernails to the gopi's chest.
Oh. So very intimate pastimes are described there by Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur. Okay, you can go ahead. Somebody read text number 3.
Sneha?
Yeah. Gati smita prekshana vashanadishu priya priyasya pratir uttamurtayah asav aham tviti abalastat atmika nyavedishu Krishna vihara vibramaha. Because the beloved gopis were absorbed in thoughts of their beloved Krishna, their bodies imitated his way of moving and smiling, his way of beholding them, his speech, and his other distinctive features. Deeply immersed in thinking of him, and maddened by remembering his pastimes, they declared to one another, I am Krishna. Spontaneously, the gopis began moving like Krishna. They smiled as he would smile, glanced boldly as he would, and spoke as he would. The gopis were completely absorbed in the existence of Krishna and mad with love at their sudden separation from him, and thus their dedication to him attained absolute perfection.
Okay, text 4. Gayancha ucher amam eva samhata vichikyur unmataka vadvanatvanam paprachurakashavad antaram bahir bhuteshu santam purusham vanaspatin. Singing loudly of Krishna, they searched for him throughout the Vrindavan forest like a band of mad women. They even asked the trees about him, who as a supersoul is present inside and outside of all created things, just like the sky. Purport. Lost in the madness of love for Krishna, the gopis inquired about him, even the trees in Vrindavan. Of course, there is no actual separation from Lord Krishna, since he is the all-pervading super soul. Yeah, Lord Krishna is everywhere. He's in everything, and he never leaves Vrindavan, but still, by the power of the pastime potency of Lord Krishna, the gopis are searching for him because Krishna was with them dancing and they were enjoying Krishna's company. And then he disappeared from them. And so that pain of separation, they're driven mad and they're looking everywhere. Where is he? Where is he gone? And they're asking the trees, have you seen Lord Krishna? So this is the mood of separation. All right?
Pure love and separation, right?
Yes. Right. This is the mood of the gopis. Okay, text number 5.
Prishtova kachid ashvatha flaksha nyagrodha no manaha nanda sunurgato ritva prema hasavalokanehe. The gopi said, O Ashwatha tree, O Plaksha, O Nyagrodha, have you seen Krishna? That son of Nanda Maharaj has gone away after stealing our minds with his loving smiles and glances.
So the gopis are residents of Vrindavan. They know all the different creatures, all the different trees, and they're able to address them. And they want to know, where's Krishna gone? He's stolen our minds. So they said Krishna's expert in stealing. And how did he steal? Because he charmed them with his loving smiles and glances. So the beauty of Krishna had captivated the minds of the gopis. And now he's left them. Okay, text number 6.
Kachit kurabak ashoka nagapunnaga champakaha Ramanujo mani ninam ito darpa harasmitaha. O Kurabaka tree, O Ashoka, O Naga, Punnaga, and Champaka, as Balram's younger brother, whose smile removes the audacity of all proud women, passed this way. As soon as the gopis saw that a particular tree would not answer them, they impatiently left it and rushed off to another to make further inquiries.
So they're asking about Balaram's younger brother, right? Balaram is Dauji, he's the older brother. And Krishna, we say Krishna Kanaya, he's the younger brother. But, and this younger brother is especially expert in removing the pride, removing the audacity of all proud women. Whose smile, just by his smile, removes the audacity of proud women. Okay, text 7.
Kachit tulasi kalyani govinda charana priye sahatwali kuler pikar dristas te tri priyochuta. O most kind Tulsi, to whom the feet of Govinda are so dear, have you seen that infallible one walk by wearing you and encircled by swarms of bees? The Acharyas explain here that the word Sharana in term of respect, as in expression even, one vadanti Acharya Charana. The bees humming around the garland worn by Sri Govinda were attracted by the fragrance of Tulasi manjaris offered to him. The gopis felt that the trees had not replied because they were male, but that Tulasi, being female, would sympathize with their plight.
Thank you. Yes. So there's male and female trees. Tulsi is female, and these other trees, they're described as being male. So something we're not so conscious of, but the gopis know these things. And we're told the bees are humming around the garland, and they're attracted by the fragrance of the Tulsi manjaris. There are many bees in Vrindavan. I have to be careful. So Tulsi, of course, very essential. Lord Krishna loves Tulsi. The fragrance of the Tulsi, very pleasing to Lord Krishna. So Tulsi is very important for our devotional service. Okay, text number 8.
Malati adarsi va kachin malaki jati yuttike pritam bojana yan yatta karasparsena madhavaha. O Malati, O Malika, O Jati, and Yutika, has Madhava gone by there here, giving you pleasure with the touch of his hand? When even Tulsi herself did not answer the gopis, they approached the fragrant jasmine flowers. The gopis, seeing the jasmine winds humbly bowing down, assumed that these plants must have seen Lord Krishna and were therefore showing humility in their ecstasy. Yeah.
Yeah, Lord. So that in Vrindavan, sometimes we see this, that the trees bowing down when they have many flowers and fruits. Sometimes the weight of the flowers and fruits will cause the trees to bend. So the gopis could see how the vines of the jasmine tree were bowing down, and they thought, oh, they must have seen Lord Krishna. You can see the gopis are seeing everything in relation to Krishna, because Lord Krishna must have come this way, so that these trees are bowing down. They're not thinking, oh, because they have fruits or because they have flowers, they're bowing down. No, they're thinking, because Krishna came this way, and that's why they're bowing down. Oh. So this is Krishna consciousness. Can we read one more?
Chuta priyalapana shasna povitara jambo arka pilva bakulmara kadamba nipa yenai paratha bhavaka yamuna popak pakula samshantu Krishna padvim rahitatmanan naha. O Chuta, O Priya, O Pansa, Ashana, and Kovidara, O Jambu, O Arka, O Bilva, O Bakula, and Amra, O Kadamba, and Nipa, and all of you other plants and trees living by the banks of Yamuna, who have dedicated your very existence to the welfare of others. We gopis have lost our minds, so please tell us where Krishna has gone.
No.
According to
Go ahead.
According to Srila Jiva Goswami and Chuta is the mango creeper, whereas the Amra is a mango tree. He goes on to explain the Nipa, though not a very prominent tree, bears large flowers, and that the gopis' this separation to find Krishna is clearly shown by the fact that they approach the insignificant Arka plant. Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti gives the following information about the Vrindavan's tree. The Nipa is the dust Kadamba, and it has large flowers. The Kadamba proper has smaller flowers and a very pleasant fragrance. The Kovidara is a particular kind of Kanchanara mountain ebony tree. Even though the Arka plant is very insignificant, it always grows near Lord Gopeshwara, the Shiva deity in the Vrindavan forest, because it is dear to him.
Wonderful. So we're getting some information here about the different trees which are growing there in Vrindavan. And some trees are described as insignificant. The other trees are more prominent. So things we're not really aware of. But in Vrindavan, these things many people will know. Who's significant, who's not. All right. So we'll stop here today, I think.
Thank you, Guru Maharaj. His Holiness Bhakti Vigna Vinash Nishma Maharaj ki jai.
Prabhupada ki jai.
Jai. Jai.
Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai.
Jai. Thank you so much, Gurudev. Will you join us tomorrow?
Yes, we'll be here tomorrow.
Thank you for reading with us.
Thank you so much.
We are all
Dandavat Guru Maharaj.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.